This is time. This is Timeless V, and we are playing Minecraft today. I did a lot of things off camera. Uh, just I like to play Minecraft even just to help me if I'm having a stressful time. So I'm gonna drink some water here. So this week has been a little stressful for me. So I end up playing Minecraft a little bit. I got some um, obsidian for to make a porthole. I need to go get one more block because I got 15. And I think it takes 8 blocks to make it. And I wanted to take some blocks into the nether also. I tried to also make a fish, automatic fisher that well, not automatic, but that you could catch a lot of a fishing farm is what it's called. But as I was making it, I forgot how it goes. That's how I do. So I gotta look and see when I get an opportunity what exactly I did wrong with it. And this is right here. I put those blocks around it to keep the water from spilling out. And this is wrong. But I had to figure it out. They had one on the, someone was making on a video of easy farms you could do in the first day of your Minecraft, playing Minecraft. But I should have wrote down the instructions, but I didn't. Also, I worked on the giant wheat field, and I told you guys I wanted to make that I seen on somebody's video a long time ago. Of course, fishing farms may act differently now as well. I don't know. But I know I've done it wrong because water shouldn't be pouring everywhere like that. But when you're having a stressful day, you don't want to have too much headache and take some of the water out. and take all of the water out. Oops. I don't know what happened there. All right, put the water out. Figure this out when I get a chance. All right, I'm gonna show you the wheat field also that I was working on, but it's not completely filled up. Look at that guy up there. That's the guy locked in. He could climb ladders. He climbed all the way up there. You notice most of the tall grass in the village is now gone. It is wheat. And see, down here is the giant wheat field I was making. I guess I can replant some of the wheat to get the seed for the parts over here. And doing repetitive things can be sometimes relaxing. It used to be knitting and sewing and different things like that that people would do to relax themselves, crafts, excuse me, making crafts and things like that. Now they play video games. They still do make crafts. They make video games of them making crafts. So that's neat. It also made me a diamond pickaxe, but you probably already know I got this obsidian with it. I was in the midst of making a barn and totally forgot. Because I was doing a lot of different things at one time. Just not to think about one of my family members got sick. And because I don't live in the same state as my siblings, I didn't know for about 4 days because I don't check my text messages and things as often as I should, or different things like that as often as I should. So I was just kind of doing my what I just say is an escape from stressors and making the video games and stuff from the normal stressors anyway. And didn't check the things that have to do with my real life as much. That's how me and my siblings stay in touch, is through we text each other messages and stuff. And I feel like, that I had let my sister down when I didn't see her message for 4 days. So I kind of beat myself up a lot. Over it, but in the long run, because of our country going through, and I think all the countries are going through, but our country is really having a difficult time with COVID right now. And although I've had my vaccine, I don't have all the confidence in the world in it. It's People are still getting sick. But I know it's better than not having it. But again, here in the United States, has become a political issue, if you want to believe that. Everything becomes seems like a political issue here. That's the sad thing about it. And it's time for me to work on something else. Let me see. I don't have a axe. Need to make me an axe. Yeah, some more fields to finish. Let's go for the bigger trees. Although the wood doesn't exactly match all the time. Because for some reason I like the oak trees. I think a lot of people do. So therefore they end up chopping down a lot of the oak and leaving the other stuff. Didn't make it. This one goes up pretty full. Oh, I could have went up the line. Oh, that's the top. They can be deceiving because usually these with the branches going out are quite tall. And this is the old-fashioned scaffolding, old-fashioned axe, old fashioned everything. Even sometimes becomes the old fashioned weapon when you don't got nothing else to use. Minecraft character is actually very strong. Can punch down a tree with his bare fist. You know that can happen. At least I don't think it can. Some people have done amazing things though. Excuse me. Their music they put in Minecraft can be very relaxing and very deceiving if you have the monsters on. You think much as I love this game, I would know how to do everything in it, but I don't. I just, for the most part, learn how to use it to relax. I used to crochet sometimes, but it ended up causing me carpal tunnel in my wrist. Although I did have a hand brace, I don't know what happened with it though. I haven't crocheted in a long while. I may start getting back to it. Minecraft kind of provides a lot of different things that you can eat before your garden grows. If you're lucky enough to spawn in an area, it has the watermelons and things like that. I don't know why. There's too many trees. I was fixing to say I don't know why that never just came across the bridge and over here, but never even thinking about that this is connected. There was too many trees. See how many seeds I have. 18. That's not enough. I need more. And I think I'm gonna finish this cover over the animals, kind of like a makeshift barn, but not really. See. Although it doesn't normally bother these animals to be out in the rain, it just seems, you know, more humane if you make them at least a roof over their head. Keep hitting the wrong button. So I guess this is more like a corral than a barn. Corral with a roof on it. I'm putting it on the air all around the edges like this. And just in case I run out of color, I can use the other color. Not that I have worried about it matching in the past, but that's what this is about. I'm still working on learning some Japanese. My my numbers are getting better. I only do one number now. I know a couple more is actually stuck in my brain. They're not exactly in order though, but for the most part, I've learned um, Ichi, Ni, San. Um, I know. I think eight is Achi or something like that. June is 10. Ju is 10. 11 is Ju Ichi. 12 is Ni Ichi. But you see, I've got a whole bunch of numbers missing that is not, that I'm not mentioning. So I'm getting there because I've learned the pattern of how to make the numbers. But I just have to learn the numbers from 1 to 10 in a better fashion. Thank you. Of course, everyone. A lot of people know that as arigato. Yes, that's something you hear on TV a lot. Are you okay? Dajabu. Um, I'm getting there. And I listen to my CDs in the morning when I can. Um, and it helps to reinforce things that I've heard the VTubers say or different things. Like at the end of a stream, sometime one VTuber will say their name, and then it sounds like they say it is me, but I found out they say really saying good night. But for a long time, I thought they were saying that's their name, and their name, and that's who they are. But it's really just saying good night. But I have to get the exact pronunciation of those words. And before I was saying, sometimes you'll hear in one language someone saying things that sound a lot like another language, and it's not necessarily have a same meaning or pronunciation if you're looking at the spelling. But I'm kind of getting confident that I'll be able to uh, make sentences, you know. It was a little easier when I was learning Spanish because they use pretty much the same alphabet, with just minor, there's a few minor things, but for the most part, it's the same alphabet. But with Japanese, I have to not only learn how to say things, but also to recognize what is written, and that is difficult because it's an alphabet that's so very foreign to me, you know, and I have to give those ones who learned English, whose alphabet is so different than our alphabet, have to give them a lot of credit. Because for me, it's like learning two languages almost. For me, anyway, is how I look at it because you can learn to speak, but not to read or write, and you can learn to read and write, but not speak well. So it's learning to not only to understand what is said to you, but understand what is written to you, and that is difficult. I watch a guy who teaches kanji on the internet, his videos is kind of old, so I don't know if he still teaches it, but I look at his old videos, which helps me out a lot. Sometimes I can listen to him while I'm downloading or uploading. I, I was told it's called uploading my videos. Oh, I cut down the wrong type of tree. Well, that's okay. So used to using the light oak till I completely forgot that I was making the middle of that section out of. Well, let me do that instead of just switching back to the oak. I also have to make some more fences. Yep. You know, it would be neat if they put all the different trees having different types of fruit. The jungle trees do have these cocoa beans that you can make cookies with. But like the other trees, they have the oak trees have apples in it. I don't know why they don't just call it an apple tree. And that's the only trees that have a type of fruit in it. But it would be great if they put pears and different fruit like that, peaches, different fruit. There are mods that you can get or used to can get. I don't know what you can get now. But there's mods that you can get that will put different types of trees, cherry trees and different fruit in the game in the tree in different trees. And also one time I had someone put a mod on for me that I mean you could just hit the grass and get different fruits and different types of vegetables and stuff, and that was pretty neat. Because if this was a truly a abandoned world, then it would have overgrown fruits and overgrown plants and things like that. And a lot of animals. And everyone was staying in because of COVID. You would see more of the animals that normally is not in the town areas coming in closer because the people weren't there to kind of keep them back. There should be more than enough to finish the roof. All right, I need some fencing. Finish the couple of fences that's missing, and this will look good. Good as it's gonna be anyway. Yeah, that's all that needed done there. I gotta empty some of this stuff out of my inventory. There's two guys that live in there. I put stuff in my box and forget I got it. I'll keep this one. Put this one in here. One day I'm gonna organize these boxes. It won't be today though. I'm gonna go over and get some more obsidian. I got it out of the old mine at spawn point. And the thing about these gardens is you accidentally hop, it will kill the plant. I have 20 seed that I can plant when I go back over there. Some bread in the box. Got a lot of stuff in here that need to be taken over to the other house. Maybe I'll just leave it there. Oh yeah, here's the obsidian I was working with right here. Like to leave water um, on it while I'm mining it, and it'll keep like if I break through to lava, it'll keep the lava wet like that. In fact, I'm gonna move this over. All right, I will leave that there. Let me see. At 21, that's more than enough. I believe I need obsidian and diamonds to make a enchanting table as well. So I'll probably get enough for that, but I just need diamonds. So I use the diamonds for to make the pickaxe. Leave that one there. You can go 3 spaces out from a water source, and that water source will actually keep the ground wet, wet the ground. So that little patch of watermelon should do fine. And I don't really want to hold the seeds in my hand because then chickens and birds will follow me. At least the chickens. I can I do need to breed my animals up though, so I can make some books and that because I would love to make a library and also if I can, that's kind of hard, but kind of see how to make a hidden room in the library where I can put my enchanting table. I think that would look nice. And take my time to make it right, not just a rush job, with the a fancy roof and all that kind of stuff. The society would be growing, looking more lived in. Now with a big wheat field and ranches and town, farmer busy farming. And yeah, because I like to look in on them, I'm gonna put a lip on this down here so that I can look through the window when I want to. And don't have to actually go in. And he's got bone meal and vegetables flying everywhere. I don't know what he's thinking. Guess he trying to tell me to mind my business. Sorry, awesomely, but you ain't that good at your job. No, I don't got nothing for you. Let's see what your buddy got in his yard. All right. We are going to call it a day. Thank you for watching Minecraft. This is Timeless V, and I'm out.